the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the. We be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot.
They tried to me, want me. I won't be. I run and hit the corner. I'm headed for the border. Mix the with water. To my auntie. Hungary, I can't be. So to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I.
At Vivint Smart Home Arena, the home of the Jazz as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
Oubre outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs. And the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here's Siakam. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Caruso. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all. And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Now here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Utah. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Inside. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Oubre. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Carter with the screen. Shoots over ball. And again, it's Utah.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside ball. Pass to Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Green. And the layup falls.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Jazz leading by 3. And here is Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Green. And a wide open look for Siakam. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Caruso. Back to Van Vliet. The tray. Ball with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. Now Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Both teams making some changes here. Utah leading. Smith with it. In the corner. Shamet with it. Pass to Hernangomez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
They set the pick. And it's Rozier missing. Jazz leading by 3.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Now, here's Rozier. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Rozier. From past the arc. Here's Achua. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. .144 left to play here in the first. Now Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Shamet. Another miss by Utah. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And it's Rozier again missing.
He giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Hernan Gomez. Covered by Achua. Here's Shamet. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. Offline with his three.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Pass to Mathurin. There's a good screen. They need this one. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
To the left side wing. Out to Smith for three. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Jazz up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Utah leading by 3. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 6 points.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Rozier. Second shot opportunity. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Outside, Towns. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 10.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Back to Rozier. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Three-pointer, Daniels. Carter pulls it in. Jazz leading by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Towns. Rozier with the steal. Here's Green. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
Oubre on the wing. That shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And here is Green. Outside Williams. Over Towns. Williams' shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. It's stolen by Green. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. The Jazz making a switch here. Caldwell Pope outside. 5 on the clock. Here is Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Carter with it. Now Shaman. Back to Oubre. And it's off from 3-point range. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Ball. From deep. They get it back. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Count that one from Toppin.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Right side, Ball. Kuzma sets a screen. And it's Ball penetrating. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Count that one from Toppin.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Williams. Right side, Ball. Here's Achua. Ball with a wide open look. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
And the Jazz call time here. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Back to Shamet. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Clock at 6. A wide open look here for Kuzma, and a miss there on the triple. Now here's Shamet, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Siakam. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City. And here is Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. Back to Towns. From 17 feet out. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Oklahoma City trailing. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Out to Kuzma. No good from outside. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. Carter outside. Back to Caruso. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Kuzma pulls it in. Rozier with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kuzma sets a screen. Pass to Mathurin. And the 3-ball is good. Mathurin's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Van Vliet looking around. Now here is Carter. Now Towns. Guarded by Kuzma. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now Rozier. It's tipped. Screen by Siakam. And the three off target.
Yeah, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
The kick out to Towns. They could use a bucket. Green with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Now, here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Mathurin. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. A three, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Jazz call time here. A tight game here in Utah. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Oubre to the inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Pass to Green. Outside, Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ball's got 7.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Van Vliet outside. Oubre with it. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
1:39 left to play in the third. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Shoots over Oubre. Offensive rebound. Outside Green. Another shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Utah leading. Carter outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Shoots over at Chua. Misses off the right iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet with it. Over in the corner, Caruso. And Utah, another three.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And coming up is soon. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Utah leading by 4. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Towns. Carter down low. Shoots over at Chua. And another shot. In deep, Carter drops it in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Carter. To the right side. Outside, Towns. Six on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Hernangomez in the corner. Now, here's Shamet. Back to Hernan Gomez. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Toppin. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Daniels with it. Now Smith defending. Siakam outside. Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Pass to Toppin. And he uses the glass on the lane. Toppin's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Oubre outside. Pass to Toppin. Here's Shamet. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mathurin. Traps in the tray. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume 3-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
And the Jazz call time here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Caruso. And here's Towns. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. It's stolen. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Green. Green, the screen. Here's Ball. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
So the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Green, the screen, to take the lead, and it's Mathurin missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, Towns. Carter with the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Sinks the triple.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carter missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And Ball slams it in.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Here's Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Siakam left side.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Carter with the screen. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Back to Ball. Good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Outside, Towns. Count it, and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Green, the screen. Wide open look. It's in!
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Green, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And let's watch to see what the teammates do for Draymond Green as he's going to have a chance to step to the free throw line. Let's see if they give him the confidence he needs.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Daniel.
Towns the screen. For three, Van Vliet.
Out of bounds.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Pascal Siakam.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Shoots the three. No good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.